kind of hits you a little bit, that this could be, this could be the last time I wear this uniform at home and in front of, at our home stadium. So it's an emotional time, and everyone, handles it a little different, but this group's been through a lot, in 4 years. And so as some point, I'm sure it's going to hit them that, man, we've been through a lot. But at the same time, they got to go out and just do what they have to do to make sure they make it memorable. They make their last time out something that they'll be proud of.
Hey Larry, I know you want the kids to have fun and all that stuff, but is there like a fine line or a line somewhere between having fun and being really serious and buckling down? You know what I'm saying? Like, do the kids understand that line?
Yeah, and that's what they understand that, and that's what it's delineated for them in a way of, hey guys, look, you got to prepare. We got to go day by day, and that's why you keep them in the day. You keep them in the day. Here's the things we got to get done. Here's the things we got to attack. But once, it's kind of like getting them to understand, once you're prepared for the test, if you don't go in the test and you're relaxed and you know that you know, then you're probably going to be in there too tense and reading, double reading things, over guessing things, overthinking things. So it's kind of the same mindset. Prepare, prepare, prepare. That's the serious time. You don't get to game day to be all of a sudden now I got to be, all tight and serious. No, you know what? I prepare so that I can go free. My preparation frees me to go out and just do what I do. And that's what I'm trying to get them to understand. There's a delineation. They understand that.
Larry, just to get back to the seniors, you mentioned that they were a group that went through a lot. What is the legacy you think that class is going to leave?
I think just having the ability to still just keep fighting and overcoming. Every time it seems like you started to take steps forward, something happened and you go back. Something happened and you go back. I think just the bigger lesson behind it all for them is that they continued to press. They didn't quit. They never gave in. And they just, it helped mold them into, the people that they're going to become when they get out into the real world, because such is life.
When you look at an X's and O's question here, you look at what Georgia Tech was able to do last year offensively and the time of possession. How much of a factor does that become when you play that offense?
All the time. Every possession you get on offense, you have to make sure you do a good job with it, whether you change the field, flip the field position, and in every one of them you got to come away with points. Every one of them is like having gold in your pocket. You got to make sure you take care of business on it. Like I said, flip the field and come away with scores. You can't turn the ball over. You can't do anything like that to give them an extra possession. So it's a possession game when you play this team.
Any very young players who are just talking about that are going to be back, some freshmen or that you think have been doing really well and maybe would like to get some more playing time? Or
I think the ones that have worked their way into the lineup at this point in time are the ones that you're going to continue to see play and continue to develop, which has been quite a bit of them. Shoulder Redwine, David Njoku and those guys like that, and then hopefully at their development, this is where you want to see them continue to do this and to continue to go up, and especially in these last two regular season games, and then you have all the bowl practices, and that's when you'll see some of the other young guys begin to step forward and improve as well. So that's what it's all about, those young guys taking steps towards the development.
I wanted to ask you also just, I know defense isn't really your forte, although I'm sure you got into it a little more the last couple of weeks now. Any sort of rhyme or reason that you can see why there's just some struggles here and there and some big plays here and there that are given up? Like, is it just one small thing, or is it more of a overall bigger issue?
I think it's a culmination of things. And anytime you go to break down anything, right, where there's breakdowns, a lot of times you go try to find your way back to the source. It starts somewhere, and it's really not just one problem, whether it's guys not being in the right place at the right time. Why are they not there at the right time? Okay, is there something going on with their preparation? Is there something wrong with the way the information is being delivered? There's always a culmination of things that go into that, and that's what you have to work your way through and unravel and get to the source of it so you can get it fixed.
How close are you to getting to the source of that?
Hey man, let's keep digging.
How is the energy today, and how do they look? Are they still focused ahead?
Yeah, I think they are, because they're into the whole idea that I'm still committed to something. We have to finish it. We have to finish it, and that's the stress. That's the whole point we've been trying to make to them, is that you work too hard not to finish it the right way, and at some point they got to learn and realize that that's what it's all about. It's not how you really start things; it's how you finish it, because it springboards you into the next stage of what you're getting ready to get ready for. So you can't start to take steps back. We got to find a way to fight to keep taking steps forward.
One other question. I just talked to James Foley, Evan Sheriffs. James and D'Onofrio said that he's looking really good on the scout team.
Yeah.
What have you seen? Have you noticed?
Well, right away you see that he has the mentality and the look and the toughness that you like about him. he has a command and an aura about him when he's dealing with his peers and running the scout team. They listen to him and they respond to him, which is the biggest thing you want to see a quarterback have an innate quality of. It's just the natural leadership skills, and he has some of those, which is going to really carry him as he continues to develop as a player.
Last
Okay.
question, guys.
I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah.
Thanks,
Thanks, guys.
Larry.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.